Next, I want to show you just behind the scenes a little bit so you can get a sense for how this works. The first thing I'm going to show you is our connectors. So we have the ability to connect to a few systems out of the box, and we can build custom connections as they're needed for our customers. I'll click on this connection wizard here, and this shows me everything that's live in this project right now. I can see things like Autodesk BIM 360, Procore, all the different forms that are connected, as well as the schedule, in this case being a P6 schedule. So if I want to manage any of these connections, I can do it from this page right here. Very simple. Every time a new form comes into the system, we're running that auto linking on it and making new associations and potentially new insights. And I want to give you a view into that as well. So this is our auto linking feature. I really think of this as like back of house. It's not something our customers really ever need to interact with, but if they want to, it's here. We know a lot of people want to see, hey, how's this really working? And you can see it here. So across the top, you're seeing issues, RFIs, submittals, any type of form or checklist that we have connected to our system would show up here as a button. I'll show you RFIs here, and I can click on one of these activities. This is, one of these RFIs. This is an RFI about a pool clarification. And this is showing two activities that we've linked to it. So what's happened here is we've loaded the RFI into our system. We've then ran auto linking on that RFI in the schedule. And we found two activities that are probably related to that RFI. And now that we've made that connection, we know these things are related. And if at any point in the project, this RFI starts to have an impact to that schedule based on the dates in those RFIs, in that RFI, we'll then raise that as an insight, where we started in the insights feed. Over here, you can see some actions. If for some reason we didn't make a good connection, you could give it a thumbs down, help give some notification to the model that it wasn't a good match, but these matches are typically really high quality and don't require user intervention to come review these, but they're here if you want to review them and make sure that all of those links being made are things that you want to be linked. And we do a similar thing for our lessons learned. So this is the library of lessons learned for this project. Again, back of house, not something you really need to interact with, but if you want to come view and understand how these links are being made, here I can see a lesson learned about relocating water meter to avoid door obstructions. And I'll see down here all of the activities that have been linked to it. So plumbing and door activities have been linked to this lesson learned. And now when those activities are getting ready to start, an insight will be given to the users about this lesson learned. And if I'd like, I can come in here and maybe I want to see everything having to do with concrete. I can search concrete. This will show me all of the lessons learned for concrete in this project.